Let me ask you something. At night, when you know it's dark, when you know that the sun has set, that currently there is no light and it is dark, do you stay up all night worried that it will never turn to day again? No, you don't. You just know that as soon as you wake up, it's going to be light again, that the sun will return, the light and the brightness will come back, and that the dark was only a temporary phase of the 24-hour cycle. And that is a metaphor for your life. Dark times, they don't last. But the reason why people feel like they last is because they cling onto those times. And of course, if your mind is always going to be stuck in the past and in the dark times, then you will never actually see the present around you, and that the time is already over. Yes, whatever happened may have happened, but it's in the past. And you're choosing to live it again right now in the present by replaying it in your mind. And your mind cannot tell the difference between just something you're imagining or replaying in your mind from the past versus actually living it. So your nervous system is literally experiencing that pain again. You're re-traumatizing yourself with the experience you've already once gone through. Every end is a beginning in disguise. Every setback is just a divine setup, also in disguise. But you can discover it. And you discover it by living life every moment in the present. And understanding that the present moment is where your nervous system can calm down. Living in the past with your mind is just going to replay it for your nervous system. And that is not going to heal you. That is just going to overstimulate you again and again and again. And you will never get over it. And you will always feel like you're back in the dark times and nothing is getting better. But you're actively choosing it. And I don't want to put you in a position where I'm blaming you, because it is obviously not your fault. It's the way that our brain works and how it tends to perceive the things that we experience, and things get stored as memories and we can just replay them like a movie, and our nervous system gets to experience it again. So it is not your fault. However, what I do want to tell you is that it is in your power to change that. And that is what I'm trying to motivate you to do. And I understand that in moments where you're in pain or you feel like you're in times that are just like nothing can get better, I promise you it can. In fact, can get so much better than you could have ever expected it to be. But you need to trust that, and you need to trust yourself, and you need to really live life in the present moment and bring yourself back to the present moment. And there are so many different ways you can do that. For example, like I'm doing right now, taking a walk while it's literally the sun is setting and it's quiet, no one is here. Or you can meditate, or you can journal, but just expressing yourself in the present moment instead of living in your mind and overthinking in your mind. Express whatever is going on the inside in some way, shape, or form, whether it is journaling, or you can move that energy within you through movement like walking, or you can just simply meditate, and that is just awareness over what is going on the inside instead of identification with it, because you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are programs that have been built through the experiences you have had in your life, but they're not you. I promise you, because we all know sometimes thoughts can go in insanely unexpected directions, but that's not you. You may not be able to control your first thought, but you can control your second. And building that awareness over your thoughts really changes your life. Because then you realize it is not your brain that controls you. It is you who is in control of your brain. And sometimes, of course, there's just mechanisms that you experience because your brain just makes you go through them. But it is still in your power to decide how you want to live and experience your own life.